Hello ladies and gentlemen and those in between, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are fitting some new parts to the Bullitt cargo bike, if you couldn't tell by the big brown box. And with a bike being called the Bullitt, I thought it would be appropriate to head down to my local military base and use their mechanics yard. Named after a famous local pilot of Sir Douglas Bader, the base was then called Bardesfield. Now this particular yard that I'm working in today was actually used to strip and repair planes. I mean, the Bullitt cargo bike's not quite as fast as a Spitfire aeroplane, however Planet X does make a titanium road bike called the Spitfire, so perhaps I'll get one at some point and come back. Amongst the rest of the airbase there are these ginormous concrete bunkers with a left and a right side. These were areas to park the large aircrafts amongst the airfield, with protection from each side. History lesson over, so let's get started on the bike. I have also been building up this lovely trunk box. I did have to cut the end off though because it was square and the front of the bike isn't square, so I had to cut it off, as you'll see there. I will have to patch it up. It's a fiberglass box, so I'll have to do something at some point. So in the trunk I've brought some tools and some extra pieces that we'll be needing today. And we have a tub of juice lube bearing grease. Next up we have some microfiber dirty cloths, followed by some Allen keys. Next up a 15mm spanner with some tyre levers. We also have some lubrication, a tyre pump, my electric one I never miss, soapy tidies, let's call it, definitely not the other things. Ah yes, and this is a new Sella Italia Turbomatic saddle that I've purchased on eBay. It's deliberately out of focus so you can't see it yet. Forgetting a knife or scissors, I had to resort down to my Allen keys to open the box. And here we are. The first thing I'm going to show you in this box is the front tyre replacement. It is a Michelin Pilot SX. It's a 1.5, so it's going to be quite nice and skinny. I wanted it for the extra speed, but I wanted this grip so I still had some traction. Next up we have the rear tyre. This is the Michelin Pilot Pump. It's a 26 by 2.3, so it is quite considerably wide, but let's see if it will actually fit. I quite like the idea of some matching racing slicks, but I still needed some traction for the front. Talking about grip, the next thing I bought was some grips. These are the Bergtech Greg Minor versions. I liked them because of the colours. They reminded me of the aluminium body with the yellow and the black theme that I'm going for. I do currently have some death grips, but these ones were calling my name. Then to add to the power, we needed some new pedals. So these are the DMR V8 pedals. I got them in this lovely sort of Magura yellow, which I am going to get some Magura brakes for these eventually. But DMR seems to think these are green, as you can see on the back here, but they're a little bit more of a high-vis yellow or vomit green. I'll let you decide. Let me know what you think in the comments. And finally is this lovely box here from the other company that I have an addiction to of Mavic. See, a lot of people have left in the comments that I don't wear helmets. So me being me, I went all guns blazing and got my most favourite Mavic D-Max helmet. Of course it is a MIPS helmet, or MIPS, which stands for Multi-Directional Impact Protection System. Very fancy. I assume it just means if you get a knock on either side of the head, you should be okay.
Love it. I might just wear this for the rest of the video. Some of you may notice my lovely shirt. I don't know two things about Lego, but I liked it. It looks like me falling off my bike all the time, and some red 20-inch bike. Talking about 20-inch bikes, if you haven't seen Mini Bike Stupidity, I'll leave the video link here. Go and watch it. It's a very funny video. It's where I crash lots of these.
So let's get started fitting these lovely replacement parts today, and I'll try and do it while wearing this fantastic Mavic D-Max helmet all day. For some reason this tyre makes the wheel look more black than it did beforehand. I think it's because it doesn't have that reflective stripe on it anymore. Now to fit the rear tyre, this is going to be interesting, put a 2.3 on when there's currently a 1.75. So let's hope it actually works. This derailleur also has a clutch on it, so I'm just going to release it here. This way I can bend the derailleur out of the way so I can pull the wheel off. Don't scream at me for this bit, I had no other option. As cool as it looks, this tyre doesn't even fit. It's too wide and it hits everything. It hits a mudguard, it hits the frame and the bottom. You couldn't even fit an atom through there. Very annoying. A little bit disappointed. The 2.3 tyre is far too big. So I'm just going to leave it on there for now, build the rest of the bike, see what it looks like, contact the company and try and get a smaller one or a narrower one and see if we can get it to fit. Because at the minute it is hitting the rear triangle swing arm part and the front derailleur. Let's have a quick look. Although it does look immensely cool, it's not going to work. So even for me to get home, I'm going to have to take that tyre back off, put the old one back on to be able to get home. And then I'll have to send the new one away. Luckily, we didn't break the packaging. So this is a good thing. After the disappointment of the tyre problem, let's move on to fitting the new grips. You should know by now that I always like to lube up my grips, just because it makes it easy to take them off and it makes sense to me. Okay, these grips are cheering me up. I love the way that they match all of the colours on the bike. The metal, the yellow and the black, all marbled into one. Moving on to the new unseen saddle, this is the Sella Italia Turbo Matic saddle that I purchased off of eBay. Can you see why I liked it? Let's get these pedals on, shall we? And remember, it's lefty-loosey on the drive side and righty-loosey on the non-drive side. Conveniently, the DMR pedals came with this lovely sticker, which is going straight on the trunk. Okay, I think it's about time that we sit back and take a look at what we've done.
You always ask me, baby.
So there we go, this is how the bike is currently. I took the Michelin Pilot pump tyre off and put the standard one back on. I did also take the rear mudguard off to check the clearance, so that might stay off for now. So I will be riding this bike on my group ride, which is the 29th of June, which is this month. It's located in Norwich, so if you're coming down, you'll see the bike. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys, and as always,